most I can take on in this. I think an MRT is probably going to be... I hear an echo of myself. That means someone joined the Discord.
Sorry, I forgot to mute your YouTube as I joined.
You're good, Vader. How you doing?
Doing all right, doing all right. Just about to join you in your server shard.
What do you think of the costume for today?
The costume.
It's Alien Day, so
I see.
Myself.
So you're wearing your tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
That should be enough to hopefully protect you from the mind control rays that Roberts Space Industries or CIG is using to keep Star Citizen players coming back to this game, right?
Oh my god. I don't know if it's protection enough. I'm seeing some of these things that I want to spend money on, and it's like, dude, you have already spent so much on this game. You can't do more.
No, I know the feeling. I haven't even spent that much. The only ships I've bought with money are my Cutlass Black and my Aurora LX. That's it.
Well, I have not had that level of self-control.
Discipline. Discipline is the rule. Yeah.
I've got the Freelancer Max right now. I recently picked up that Scorpius. I've got an Ursa Rover, a Dragonfly, which was kind of a freebie, and then I've got the actual game package, which is currently upgraded to an Adventure Titan.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently I just picked up 2 cutters because it's like, you know what? If I have a couple friends that want to get in, then this is like the perfect time for them to do it.
Yeah.
I just need to convince them of that.
Yeah, it's a great game package. I think it's priced about right. Assuming that you're not very interested in Squadron 42, because that package does not come with Squadron 42.
No, it does not.
But I think it's a good, decent package. Also, kind of assuming that you're either going to fly some other ship for space combat, or you're not very interested in space combat. Anyone who's very interested in the space combat and wants to do it in the cutter is going to be disappointed.
Yes. Ooh, okay. Pitch rate on this ship is really good.
Yeah, the Khartu-Al is supposed to be one of the most maneuverable ships of all of them, with really good directional thrust.
Okay, yeah, I am picking up on that. I can stay on this guy like white on rice.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. I like this. This is good.
Yeah, it is designed a little bit like a catcher's mitt, so it's got a much bigger profile head-on than some of the other ships.
Yeah.
Some of the other fighters, but like I said, it's very maneuverable. The 2 size 3 guns are not top of the line as far as light fighters are concerned, but fairly comparable. It's not one of the more firepower heavy ships, is all.
Yeah. It's definitely got enough agility though to make up for that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an MRT, and that actually felt pretty easy. I don't feel like I was really in much danger there.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna have to reevaluate my opinion on some of these alien ships. They haven't really been my cup of tea. You know, I mean, I think the Prowler looks really cool, and the Shrike, or the Talon series looks really cool, but I haven't, quite been convinced to want to get one of them, actually. But
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
Yeah, the Prowler um, is a kind of weird ship. It's cool. It's definitely
Mm-hmm.
got that cool factor, and it's very distinctive and unusual.
And it does have those 2 size 5s, right?
Yeah, it does have two size fives. It's got decent firepower, so you can use it as kind of a heavy fighter, even though it's meant as a drop ship, as a light drop ship. Um,
Yeah.
and then the Talon, and then the Shrike. Those are fun looking ships. Um, I feel like they're a bit lacking in the firepower department.
I can see that.
Because they're supposed to like blitz in, get a kill, fly out. They're really glass cannons,
Yeah.
and you kind of need them to have the power to destroy a ship in a short period of time.
Yeah, you're trying to do the same thing an A10 does.
Right. Only you're not doing it to tanks. You're doing it to other planes.
Yeah.
And the A10's got a giant cannon with which to get the job done.
Yeah, it's got a cockpit fixed to a large gun.
With wings attached, yes.
Yeah. I love reading the history of the A10 and how it was developed. It's basically, how big of a gun can we put on a plane? And what happened if we start with the gun and then make the plane later?
Yeah, just worry about the plane later. Wow, this plane is gonna need like some armor and stuff. It's not gonna be a fast plane.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's been a pretty good design. I mean, it's been in service for almost 50 years now, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
This sounds like an alien motorbike. Are you hearing this?
Not really well. I have you can't turn down.
Okay. Yeah,
Or maybe you have your computer music turned down.
It might be that too. It kind of makes like a burbling sound. Very, very, very interesting. And I suppose I'm landed. Kind of hard to tell with this ship. But this is a really cool hat trick. It's got these floating steps that come out.
Yeah. The floating steps.
I mean, my Scorpius doesn't have floating steps.
No, because it was built by humans.
See,
I mean,
Prowler should be up for grabs now. I think that's the one I'm getting in next.
Not like humans haven't figured out hover tech, like the consolidated Outland Nomad and hover bike have it.
Yeah, that's true.
But they don't tend to put it on their ships in the Star Citizen
We just
universe.
need to get on top of that, man. We need to start
Yeah.
putting floating steps on stuff. That's what's holding us back as a species.
That is clearly what is holding us back.
So, store that so I don't get any fines. And then, here we go. Speria Prowler.
Yeah. I do like the Blade and the Glaive because they're giant. They got giant size 5 guns attached to little itty bitty ships.
Oh, I didn't realize they were that big.
They're
they really
huge.
size 5s?
I think they're size 5s. They're enormous.
Okay.
And then the weak guns are size 1s.
Okay.
Yeah. When they first were implemented, you could just snipe people with a few shots because they had unbelievable range. Back in version 2, the range was determined by how big your weapon was and the size, and it was like half a kilometer per size increase.
Yeah.
So if your enemy was coming straight at you, and the computer enemies always do, then your size 5 guns could hit them from like 5 kilometers or 4 kilometers away or something. It was great. And you could just destroy them before they got in range.
Huh. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a drop ship, right?
Yeah.
It's got 8 areas to exit from the sides.
Yep.
So they've all got an individual waypoint here.
Yep. Everybody just drops out.
So let's see. Open the door. Oh, that's cool. Okay, how do I... Okay, close door. Oh, I love it.
It's very alien looking.
Oh, yeah. I was saying before, it's got these organic yet geometric designs for the lattice work, and it's really cool. Alright, so this is the hat trick for this one. Power the ship on, and boom! The whole windscreen transforms.
Yep.
So cool.
Way cool. Oh, you got 4 guns on the Prowler.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just seeing that. The Light Strike 3s and Deadbolt 4s. So, does that mean 2 size 3 and 4 size 4s? Or 2 size 3 and 2 size 4s?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure those are both cannons. The Light Strike, I think, is laser cannons. And those... What is that on the right?
The Deadbolt 4s?
Deadbolt 4s. Deadbolt, I think, is a ballistic cannon. They might be the same size. But they got to be smaller than... The Deadbolts have to be smaller than 4. Because there's only one size 4 ballistic cannon. And it is not the Deadbolt.
See, they are gimbaled, so you could size these up.
Nice. Okay. Oh, that's why you went through the expo hall so fast.
Yeah, there's not a lot there.
It's just one room.
It's just one room.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get another mission. Need something to shoot. I think with this one I ought to be able to take on an HRT. But let's make sure it's actually an HRT and not a VHRT. I don't want to blow myself up too much. Let's just get that one queued up anyways. This one is at the cave on MicroTech, so is it near anything? Oh, it is. Awesome.
Named after the UPE military designation, the Prowler is a modernized version of the infamous Tavaran boarding craft from the First Tavaran War. The Prowler's effectiveness as a rapid personnel deployment vehicle was mainly due to its silence. With the Prowler, you will find the perfect fusion of 2 cultures, the elegance and effectiveness of the Tavaran war machine combined with the reliability of modern UEE technology.
And if I remember correctly, Asperia got their start. They did salvage, right, for a bunch of alien wrecks. And
yeah,
the idea originally was to create a bunch of test dummies for the UEE to shoot at.
Yeah, something like that. And then they eventually got good enough at making these things to just build them. Or build their own versions of them.
really fun piece of lore. And it's cool because these ships have a totally different vibe compared to anything else in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, their character of these ships is very, very much alien. Like they don't let you forget that you're flying an alien ship.
Yeah.
And it's just so different from all of the human manufacturers.
Very much so. And like the older Vanduul designs, you know, I was saying before, they looked like they could be built by people. But the new updated Vanduul designs, they really have a lot more of that alien feel to them.
Yep. Yeah, especially once you get in the cockpit.
Yeah, the motorcycle position.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's a friendly here. Okay, no missiles on this guy. Which seemed the Cartu-Al didn't have any missiles either.
The Cartu-Al just has guns.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Okay, my pips are all over the place.
Got some desync or something going on there then. Sad. Many such cases.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm closer to the ground than I thought.
Oh. Oof.
That was insanely close.
Yeah, it's easy to get close to the ground, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, turn on those headlights. That'll make it a little easier. Maybe hit tab a few times.
Okay, please die. This guy is just stuck in the trees.
Yep.
Oh. I'm not doing good. Oh boy, I lost an engine. Now I'm oh boy. Let's see. I think they're just going to destroy me here. That might be fastest thing. That'll get me back to New Babbage. So I wish they'd hurry up though. It did take out the target, so I do at least have that going for me.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Backspace, that'll detonate, right? There we go.
Yeah, if you hold backspace. But it kindly gives you enough time to exit the ship when you do that.
Yeah. There we go. Managed to maneuver myself into the ground. I was just kind of like stuck there, floating above the ground, but they were taking their sweet time to kill me.
Oh no.
See, I still have the Talon series and the Banu Defender.
The Talon Shrike is just a missile boat.
Yeah, I'm not really planning on flying that one. I'm just gonna do the normal Talon.
Yeah, it has no guns at all.
I thought I saw that it had like some small ones on it, but is it really nothing at all?
They originally had no guns at all. I don't know if they've changed that. I don't think they have though. I don't think they've put any guns on it ever.
Okay, I thought I saw like some size ones on it, but maybe I am mistaken. All right, thanks for taking care of me, Doc. It's so weird to see people in this hospital.
Yeah. Usually they
Seems
automate
like
all
our
that.
dialogue isn't totally broken either, so it's like this is weird. Things are working as intended.
I don't know what that's about. What game is this? Clearly not Star Citizen.
Yeah. Whoa!
When you get a moment, send me a party invite.
Yes. I just got out of the wall, so I will.
Okay.
Will do that. There you go. Wait for me, don't leave.
I am in
just made it.
no danger of.
I'm trying to think. Are any of these alien ships like the Banu has 2 seats? The Prowler has many seats, but none of them are really like there's not really a heavy fighter, is there, that requires 2 people?
No, the Banner Defender is supposed to be like it's supposed to be something that's quite flyable with 2 people, but I don't know that having another person actually helps.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That is interesting, though. Means that the alien heavy fighter is totally an option that could still be coming in the future.
Yeah.
And it seems like the next one from Apoa is also a light fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see like a Tavaran or heavy fighter kind of thing.
That would be cool. Yeah.
See what their take is on the heavy fighter. I'm sure they'd have to have something that fills that role at least a little bit.
Yeah, surely, I mean, they're not just dropping troops all the time, right?
Yeah. But they do have a heavy emphasis on hit and run tactics. So their heavy fighter might actually be a light bomber or something like that.
There you go.
Or it might be a stealth ship with like 3 size 5 guns. That would be fun.
Yeah, I guess that's something that I hadn't considered. Maybe their tactics differ such that they wouldn't have a heavy fighter in quite the same way as like a Scorpius.
Yeah. Or they might have a medium fighter that's kind of like a space superiority fighter that they use to but they would have to have something that like kills a Scorpius or kills a Vanguard, right? How would they deal with the Scorpius and the Vanguard and small capital ships and stuff like that? What would they use to take out a transport? Would they just use a whole bunch of Shrikes?
Yeah, like just kind of just a cloud of them all flying at it. Like, have you seen Ender's Game?
I have seen Ender's Game, and I read the book.
So I've not read the book.
Oh,
I did
man.
watch the movie.
You need to read the book. It's so good.
I know. It's. I actually really want to. I just carving out time to sit down and read a book is tough these days for me.
I know. But it's a fantastic book. It's not one of those rare cases where the movie's better than the book. That certainly isn't the case with Ender's Game. It is a case where the movie is about as good of a movie as I think they could make with that book, because there's a lot of things about it that are very psychological and don't lend themselves very well to movie making.
Okay.
Because you can't get that internal monologue so well. Is this the Shrike?
Yeah, it's the Talon.
Maybe it does have guns. Maybe I was wrong about that.
Okay, so this is just the normal Talon. So this one is the one that has guns.
Okay, yeah. Great.
It doesn't seem to have an easy to find button though. I am struggling to figure out how I get in it.
Maybe it's not from the front.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh
no, no, it is from the front. It's from direct. There's that.
But that just opened the component. Oh, okay. Right. You have to be looking all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, it's gonna crush me. All right, very unique ship.
That's an interesting way to get in.
You know what? I'll keep the doors on my Ford Focus. I don't like the pick you up and then back you in. I feel like that would be so disorienting every time you had to get in.
Yeah.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Let's see. I think this does a little bit of a transforming thing. Oh, just that. I guess it doesn't actually get wider.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your insurance
Which, it kind of reminds me of a swallow. You know, with those long tail feathers.
Yeah.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
And this one has 2 Light Strike 3s.
Yeah, I believe those are size 3 guns, I think.
Thank you.
Okay.
So it's got about the same firepower as the Cartual.
Selected. Stand by.
But now we're in a sizably bigger ship.
To the following location.
It may have more battery, more capacitor.
Yeah. They are gimbaled, so you could size these up again.
Yeah, go with 2 size 4s.
Always, right? Go big or go home.
Yeah, sometimes I like gimbaled weapons, especially on less maneuverable ships.
Well, they definitely come in handy for like the Scorpius.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, yeah, I'm actually going to try and take on this VHRT.
You want to share it with me?
The Scorpius, yeah, sure. The Scorpius has the really wide field of fire, but it kind of gives it a convergence issue. So if you want to engage at all ranges, it actually does help to have the smaller guns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this one thankfully does have a direct route. Are you in the air?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll wait outside the engagement zone for you.
I'm coming out of Port Tressler. We'll see how I crash today.
Well, so far I've had no luck, and all of these have been on the dark side of the planet, just like this one.
Okay.
So, pretty good chance that both of us crash. So
Great. Looking forward to it. Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty good maneuverable ship.
37.
This is...
One thing that is weird, and I think the Prowler did this too, but your MFDs are connected to your joystick.
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually moving every time you move the ship.
Oh.
Which I find a little frustrating, actually. But on the other hand, I do have 4 visible MFDs, which means I have all the information I want. Which, unfortunately, is more than can be said for the Scorpius at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, with those 2 that are just out of your field of view.
Yeah. And also, weirdly, it looks like... It kind of looks like the guns are pointing more up. Like, I feel like my reticle is moved up on my monitor.
It does look like that, yeah.
And it's kind of pointing that way, too.
Huh. Okay. All right. I'm just going to follow you. I'm here.
Okay? Alright.
What speed you going?
I've just got it maxed out at the moment, 500. Since we're in atmosphere, I kind of let the atmosphere slow me down, usually.
You max out at 500? Yeah, I max out at pretty close to that. I'm flying the Blade.
Okay. And let's see, we got a Valkyrie, a Warden, and another Valkyrie.
All right.
So no Canes, that's good.
I'm going to see if I can take that that Warden for you.
Okay, I'll take on one of the Valkyries. Looks like they are also low to the ground, so be watching out for that. Ooh, okay. Shields disappear very fast on this guy.
Yeah, the Shrike is meant for, well, hit and run.
Jousting is kind of the name of the game for this kind of ship.
Yeah.
It seems. Or you can crash into it. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, yep, no control. I'm totally unbalanced.
Did you lose an engine?
Yep.
Easy to do in that ship.
Yep.
I can't see anything because it's all red. That is one thing I do not like about the some of the Asperia ships. Do they all have the red HUD?
So far the Prowler and the Talon have both had that. Well, I'm gonna say yes. Okay, I'm going to have to rejoin you.
Oh, yep.
I think I'm gonna hop in the Defender this time. That might be a little better of a time. It was probably a little optimistic to take on a VHRT in a Talon.
Good pilots can do it. Not me, but you know.
Yeah, if we had any of those around, we'd be set. So when is the re-release of the Cutter review?
Oh, I re-released it today as soon as I got home from work.
Ah, okay. I'll have to check that out when we're done here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And I posted another link to the Discord.
I kind of figured something like that had happened, and I was like, ooh, I don't think he knows this. Let me
Yeah.
this out.
No, it was a good catch, because I wasn't able to really take the time to double check all my own work.
Yeah. I've done it. Content creation is a much steeper learning curve than I think anyone initially thinks.
Boom! Finally! It takes a while to joust a Vanguard down in this thing.
Well, you did manage it. That's impressive.
I did manage it.
And you were in the Blade?
The Blade, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting used to its rhythm here. It's also kind of a glass cannon. Less hit and run and more hit and hit. I mean,
Yeah.
But I was able to disengage from those guys just fine when I needed to.
Okay. The Blade is the smaller of the two, right? So it's the one that has the updated aesthetic.
Yeah, the Blade is the one that was built by Asperia. So it's got that human and it's that human Vanduul hybrid. Whereas the Glaive is the one that's just pure Vanduul junk ship.
Okay.
And nothing else. Yeah.
So are they eventually going to update the design of the Blade in game as well, or are they going to keep them as like two separate versions?
The Blade is a separate version produced by humans. That is not. It's based on and inspired by the Vanduul design, but it is a human design.
Okay. Because I thought that there was an updated version of it that's going to be in the in Squadron 42.
Maybe. But I don't think that's going to be the Blade.
Okay.
All right. So which one are you coming out in right now?
I'm going to be grabbing the Defender.
The Defender.
Yes.
All right.
The hit scan gun.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of guns, I had an idea come to me in a dream.
Okay.
I think could make energy weapons a lot more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, all of the laser guns, they're all red projectiles, right?
Right.
But if you think about it, you could make an argument that a higher energy laser projectile would be a different color on the visible light spectrum, right?
Okay. Okay.
So if you're with me, I think you could justify small guns shoot red beams, bigger guns move across the rainbow.
Mm.
And so a size 3 might be a red beam, but a size 5 might be green or blue.
Right. Yeah, or it would be size 1 and 2 are red, and 3 and 4 are orange or yellow. And then 5 and 6 are like green, and then maybe blue after that.
Yeah, and you're going to top out at like a nice violet color.
Yeah, yeah.
And that does a couple things. One, it makes things a lot more visually interesting, I think, because you could have a lot more different varieties of projectiles on a battlefield. But it also gives you some visual information to tell you what you're being shot at with.
Yeah.
You know, if you see some red projectiles coming towards you, maybe you're not as concerned.
Right.
If you see some purple plasma bolts coming towards you, it's like, man, I really gotta dodge those.
I cannot stay where I am.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
And you remember seeing the Republic drop ship in Attack of the Clones?
Yeah. With
What
those
kind of beam
green
weapons
laser
that it
beams.
had?
The LAAT. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. How cool would it be to have beam weapons in Star Citizen too? Because like we've got laser bolts, but what if you had like just an actual laser where it just psst,
Yeah.
and
Just
it could
brown.
be, low DPS but fast fire rate kind of deal.
Yeah. When you have to
Maybe
hold
it
it
does.
on the enemy for a little while.
Yeah.
In order to
or,
get the
like, maybe
damage.
it does more damage the longer you maintain that contact. Yeah, I'm going to be making a video in the near future kind of proposing that idea and doing some rough sketches of what I think they might look like.
Cool.
So I'm now in the Crab Rave gun, or the Crab Rave ship.
Yeah.
That's the landed mode. And then it transforms, sticks its claws all the way forward. Very cool ship. And this one has special effects for, or I guess I should say unique effects for its quantum drive. Pretty cool,
Yeah.
too. Let's see. Got an HRT sharing.
Oh.
Let's see. Where did this one end up?
My 3-year-old's awake. Fiona, say hi to the internet. She does
Hello.
not. She does not do what I say.
Well, it's definitely your kid then.
Yep, that's how you know. This is Daddy's game.
Sharing another one. This one might be easier to get to. Where's this one at? Yeah, there's not a direct route, but it looks like when you drop out of quantum, we should actually be close to this.
Okay.
So this is the VHRT, technically.
Ooh.
First.
Nice. The blade can go fast enough to get the re-entry effects.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. In high atmo. Okay.
Okay, so I might only see it for a split second, but I should see some green. Yeah!
Okay, so OM1 and then Calliope, looks like.
Yep. And that should drop you 180 away from it.
That's
So,
Uterp,
not bad.
Clio.
Oh, so you have to pull the trigger each time.
Each time for the Banu Defender's gun?
Yeah. And it's a very slow fire rate.
Ooh.
This is me kind of maxing it out, actually. Huh. Okay, what do I get out of it if I, Nope. Game did the thing again, where it just randomly minimized.
Okay. I'm about 65 kilometers behind you.
Okay. Looks like the altimeter is actually giving an accurate reading, so that is actually kind of helpful.
Well, looks like I'm not actually keeping very good track of you. I'm more like 70 kilometers behind you. Maximum speed on this thing is over 1,200, though.
See, I'm going exactly 1,200, but,
Yeah, I'm going 1237.
okay.
So the Bounty
Starting to
Defender's
slow
pretty
me
quick,
down.
too. They're...
Wow, you gotta do
Yeah.
it.
Alright, I'm gonna start bleeding off speed so that I don't hit the ground so hard.
Yeah. Even in a fighter, you still need a little time to bleed off
A
speed.
little bit of a landing strip.
Yeah. You don't want to do a holdo maneuver, right?
No. Already done 2 of those tonight. Not looking to do another one.
Right on the ground.
And so much wrong with The Last Jedi. Frustrating. Okay. Alright, they are instantly very happy to see me.
Greeting you with a smile, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, gotta disengage for a minute.
I'm still like 15 kilometers behind you. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. We got...
Okay, let's see. Let's put the right stuff on the screen. There we go. Engines on this thing sound so cool.
Yeah, you don't get a long trigger pull with the blade. I kind of like that because it makes me focus on my piloting more, which I usually don't do.
Yeah.
You know, but you're like, hey, my weapons have to recharge, so what else can I be doing? Oh, I can't. I should have been disengaging.
Did he pop?
Yep. Did not realize I was out of...
This Banu Defender is very interesting. I mean, you can't really miss.
Yeah.
Since it is basically a hit scan. But it is also a very slow fighting ship. Like, cannons in general usually shoot faster than this.
Right, so it's kind of the opposite of the blade in that way.
Yeah. You can basically hold the trigger down forever. I mean, like, your ammo lasts a very long time.
Yeah.
But,
Reliable damage output, but you're not taking anything down instantly.
no, you are not.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delayed. Bye.
There's just not a whole lot you can do to really speed up the fight.
Yeah.
And then your shields go down like, so fast.
You are clear to launch.
I really need you to die soon. His midsection is bright red, but I have to keep disengaging to recharge my shields.
Yeah.
And so then he's able to get his shields back up. So it's just this constant negotiation where I'm just trying to keep his shields down. Uh-oh. Out of flares. I'm gonna blow up, but let him blow up first. Come on.
Boy. I have seen a lot of people like the Banner Defender, but it's hard for me to tell why when you're taking so long to get one kill in it. Of course, it is a Valkyrie, and that's a chunky boy.
Yeah. Lot of HP on that one. Darn it.
Oh, right as I started quantum travel to your location. I wonder if it's going to stop me in time. Yep.
It's a cool ship. It's very unique, but I don't think it's for me. I am looking forward to trying the Bandul ships, though. Still have those to try out.
Yeah.
And that one's probably a little more what I'm used to, so I'm looking forward to that. I think of the remaining days that we have so far, there's Anvil Day, Crusader, and RSI.
Yeah.
RSI Day, they should be unveiling the new RSI Galaxy. Have you seen that? Sounds like it's going to be a Carrick competitor from Robert Space Industries.
Woo. Yeah. Let's see. Did you get? No, we didn't get the main guy, right?
Nope, it was one of those Valkyries. He was really close.
Yeah.
Is this a recent occurrence, or do you think that she will go back to sleep soon?
Hard to say. But I think she's awake. All right. Say hello to the internet.
Hello.
The robot take a little time.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
All right, I got the bounty.
Looks like you got him.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Talk.
So far it's been I'll blow up and then you come in and do the cleanup. It's kind of the loop we've been doing.
Did you blow up on that first one? No, you did one on your own, and then I got the other two.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
Okay. She's so cute.
I'll take her to her bedroom. And
Yeah, she's 3, but she hasn't really been. We've been trying to encourage her to talk, and she's been kind of babbling and not really speaking.
Okay.
I am definitely sparking, but what she does say is really adorable.
that is that's kind of the catch-22, right?
Yeah.
And you do use your words, but you do sound really cute anyways.
Yep.
Let's see. So
I hope she never starts to talk. I hope she's like this forever. Oh no, I didn't mean it. That's not actually fun. I need her to talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna go repair this ship at Port Tressler because I don't think those sparks are an intended part of the Vanduul design. It's hard to tell. They're a little bit like Drake that way.
I was just gonna say, well, it's not quite a Drake ship.
Yeah, it's Vanduul.
Did I grab the right ship?
It's
Yes.
like, I don't know if Vanduul design is better or worse than Drake in that regard.
I really like the new design updates for the Vanduul designs.
Yeah. Oh, you got the blade out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blade is cool.
Which, on the inside, it has very much a Alien versus Predator vibe to it.
Yeah.
I think this one does a cool transformation too, right?
I don't think the blade does.
Yeah.
Does it?
Wings fold out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Where is Port Tressler? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, because it's towards the sun. That's why I didn't see it.
The visibility on this guy is not the greatest.
No. No, and the glaive is very similar.
Yeah.
They're pretty zippy, though.
That they are. They do have cool engine effects. See those mock diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Gonna spool up another mission then. Right side on Cleo. It's the only one available. Alright. Sharing. Oh, I do still have this one, Joseph Bite. Oh, but that one was a weird location. Let's see, where does this one put us? Okay, this one's really close to Rayari Cantwell, so that'll be easy to get to. It sounds like it's got some unique quantum travel sounds, at least.
Yeah. Try test firing the guns.
Yeah, they're really different. They
You
They're
run
also
out.
coming, like, from...
Like, just test them to see how long it takes you to run out of battery, out of capacitance.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's... Oh,
You're already out, yeah.
point taken. That is a very fast fire rate. Holy cow.
Yeah. It's like, that was 9 shots? Oh, I guess that was 9 shots. Yeah, that's... It says that was 9 shots. I couldn't count them. Okay.
Let's see, where did that put us?
It's not letting me repair the glaive. So I'm going to abandon and reclaim it.
You are clear to launch.
Let's see, do these... They are pretty well timed together. They run out of ammo at the same time, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Despite the fact that the weak gun has a lot more shots, it also has a much higher firing rate.
Yeah. What I wouldn't give to have a mission that puts me on the light side of a planet.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm tired of all this nighttime stuff. I want to see what I'm doing. We desperately need like some kind of visor mode where it'll help map out the ground below you. Surely that exists 500 years in the future.
Yeah. I mean, if you hit tab, it will illuminate the ground for a little while, but you want to, like, keep it illuminated, right?
Yeah.
Welcome
Jeez.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Boom.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And you really have to make sure you're on target because you're not going to get a lot of time to adjust.
No. No, you get your reticle on target, and then you pull the trigger, and then you focus on dodging and evading until you're ready for your next run. Which doesn't actually take that long.
Vehicle selected.
But that's primarily how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. But it does deal like if you get lined up, very good.
Vehicle retrieval system.
DPS.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Yeah.
following location. Please visit us again.
It's very difficult to tell how much damage I've done on this red display though.
Yeah. That is one of the several things that I do not like about the blade and the glaive.
it goes from red to more red.
Right, and it's not actually two different reds. It's just red and red.
Alright, well, that's all of them. That's all the bogeys down.
Good work.
You are clear to launch.
I think of the ones that I've tried so far, surprisingly, the one that I liked flying the most was the Car2All.
Yeah, Car2All is fun to fly.
And it did really good on its own. You know, it was easy to like stay on target. And these Van Duel weapons are cool, but it is very much high risk, high reward with just how short your time is to adjust.
Yeah.
And like I said, the red does kind of drive me nuts.
And please visit
The
again.
Car2All doesn't have that issue.
Yep.
I've got the bugged sound for a missile that's
That's never going to
actually
hit.
chasing me.
I love how all of the MicroTech contracts are like minimum qualifications: 2 years of combined mercenary or security experience, access to combat equipment and mode of transport, available for immediate deployment.
Yeah. They've got kind of a long list of requirements compared to some of the other places.
Yeah, Blackjack is like, hey, can anybody deal with this? And MT Protection Services is like, needed one freelance contractor willing to scan the area to locate the MT Protection Services that have been performing illegal surveillance while hidden in MicroTech controlled space.
Hold up. We got standards we got to abide by now?
I mean, it's boilerplate. They make them put that on there. Nobody's actually going to check. They don't do background checks.
The other cool thing about the Car2All that I'm realizing is I didn't blow that one up, so I can actually just go get it back.
Yeah. I'm gonna start an HRT, a VHRT, and I'm gonna share that with you. Let's see, track that. Let's see. Are you ready for? Let me know when you're ready for that.
Hey, ready.
There you go.
Got it.
This one is on Clio. It's on the other side of the planet from where you are, so you'll have to hit an OM first.
Okay.
I will get there so that you can jump to me. So it's a little ways away from Rayari Cantwell. But you'll be pleased to know that daylight is coming to the area. We're not quite.
Oh, hallelujah.
I don't think we're quite in daylight, but
Is there at least enough light to see what's going on?
we're close to the Terminator. And I think by the time you get here, it will be dawn. I am hoping that it's dawn and not dusk that's coming. Yeah, I can see the Terminator from here.
Managed to click.
Oh no.
Managed to click the interpilot.
And you just jumped onto those floating stairs.
Yeah. I don't ask questions. I'm just glad it happens. It doesn't seem like this is the most stable ship on its landing gear.
No. No, it really doesn't.
I love those engine sounds. They sound so cool. And it is actually daylight here now at New Babbage.
Nice.
Let's see.
That is a nice sunrise.
Alright, so you said it's at Cleo.
Yeah. On the opposite side of the planet from you.
Oh, and this one has unique effects too. Very pretty.
That might be a sunset. But still, there is some light. A little bit more than what we're used to. It is not.
The game is just teasing us.
It's not saying much, but we'll take anything at this point.
Oh, please don't put me in the ground.
Ooh. Oh, it blew you up. Oh Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's always risky when you try to jump to party members.
Yeah.
It's like 50-50. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll just put you in the ground.
Yeah, sometimes you're better off getting a different angle.
Yeah. Darn it.
Because if they're behind the planet, it'll do that more often. But if you're facing them, and the planet's not between you, or the moon or whatever is not between you.
Yeah, it's generally a little safer.
It's a little safer, yeah.
Well, that is the end of the car to all, unfortunately. Oh. Elevator did it again. Oh, boy. This is suddenly not my day. Fell through the elevator and then fell to my death inside the hospital. Doctor's like, didn't I just see you? Yes, actually.
I was hoping you could punch my frequent patient ticket.
Yeah. Do you validate parking?
No, it's only the secretary that does that.
They can help you at the front desk. There we go. You clean up another one.
Yep.
I'm really tempted to pull my Scorpius out right now, but I'm also trying to refrain because RSI Day is in just a couple days, and that's really the perfect excuse to use that ship again.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we're also gonna have to pull out the USS Oddjob on Anvil Day, get the party bus going. I did happen to find a pretty detailed 3D printable model of the Carrack and the Scorpius and the Gladius and the 300i. So I am looking forward to printing those out, and then I'll have some models to show off on the channel.
Cool.
Yeah, this new printer that I've been raving about, it is really just so much better than what I'm used to. It's pretty insane. The amount that I don't have to worry about it is phenomenal. And I just go and check on it when it's done, and I get beautiful prints every single time. Sunrise at New Babbage. It's pretty cool.
Very nice.
I guess the game is trying to push me to get into the last ship that I have not tried, which is the Glaive.
The Glaive flies a lot like the Blade. It has a slower firing rate, and I think it has a more powerful gun.
Okay.
So you get a little more time on target. You get more time between shots. it's a little more. I think it's slightly more durable, but don't quote me on that. It's probably pretty close in durability. I don't think it's quite as zippy as the blade.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's
But it
supposed to
does
be
have
like,
a melee attack.
yeah, it does have the those side blades, ramming blades that you can use. So when the AI tries to ram you, you can ram them back.
Yeah. Who wins, the unstoppable force or the immovable object?
Technically, an immovable object is an unstoppable force that's just not moving. So it's two of the same
That
thing.
is true. It also just depends on your frame of reference, right? If you're moving with the unstoppable force, then it does seem immovable.
Right.
Hanger 14. Ugh. So ugly. I'm just not so much a fan of the way they look now.
Yeah.
But different strokes, I guess. And the visibility is a little better on this one compared to its smaller cousin.
A little bit.
Not by much, but a lot of red glowy bits on this one. That transformation.
Yep. Lots of red glowy bits.
It's got like lights all over.
Its lights have lights.
And I guess is it because those are supposed to be maneuvering thrusters? I don't know.
You know, I'm not sure.
All right. Well, let's get a final bounty mission going. Then that'll probably be it for Alien Day. My hair can't take too much more of this tin hat.
Yeah.
Sharing.
All right.
What's this? Leo.
Oh, hey, it's showing me where it is.
Of course. Oh, Uterp. My mistake. Uterp? How would you say that?
I usually say uterp
Terp?
or utope. I know that's not correct, but I'm American, doggone it, so pronounce that
We
how I
don't
want.
ask people how to pronounce things. We give it our own pronunciation. And
Yeah.
don't care otherwise.
And of course, you know which side of the moon it's on.
Oh, don't tell me it's on the dark side.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
Oh no.
Over by Bud's
My
Growery.
sources and-
But-
It's a growery. It should be on the light side of the moon.
well, I mean, it's going to have nighttime as well. So.
Our moon doesn't have a day-night cycle. It's just always facing the same direction relative to the Earth.
Yeah, but I think every single one of these moons has a day-night cycle.
So disappointing. But Bud needs to put out a lot more UV lights, and just to light up his area.
Yeah.
But big enough that it illuminates the entire environment. All right. It doesn't look quite as dark here, I guess. I mean, you can kind of see where the ground's at. Okay. We got a Vanguard and a Buccaneer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay, let's prioritize guns. I need these charging up faster. Okay, I heard something on them pop. Okay, I got a cutlass. What are you flying right now?
I'm flying a Vanguard.
Ah,
Didn't get to yesterday, and it was Aegis Day. So I'm not cheating.
making up for lost time.
Yeah. Ammo depleted. Okay.
Shit.
Still got a bunch of size twos. Boom. There you go. That's all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who do we have here? Alakai Durgel showed up in his Corsair. Giving us some close air support.
Oh. Cool.
Alright, I feel like just one more. I have this vain hope that it just might give us one on the day side of the planet.
Okay. You're hoping against hope here.
Yep. Okay. I think it's gonna make a liar out of me. Come on, let me. There we go. But you do have to kind of treat the glaive differently than the blade. The blade, you have a really short window of opportunity.
Yeah.
Glaive, it's just a little bit longer.
But it makes a big difference.
It does. Alright, place your bets. Heads or tails, is it going to be daytime or nighttime?
I'm betting nighttime. I gotta be contrarian here.
Unfortunately, I don't want to bet against you on the very strong likelihood that I'm wrong. It's actually daytime. We're solid. This is great. This is a good way to end the night. We finally get a daytime mission.
Yeah.
And then we can just crash anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah, now you're talking. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, doesn't that thrust coming out of those engines look beautiful?
Does.
Now, I'm not there yet, so I can't tank for you
Okay.
till I get there.
I will be careful. Take out this freelancer miss because it will give me way too many missiles to worry about. Okay, that's one down. So how long do you think before we start seeing Corsairs that we have to fight NPCs in?
Ooh, that'll be fun. My guess is it'll probably take either a year or until they get Pyro out. Because if they haven't implemented NPC Corsairs by the time they get Pyro out, they will at that time. For sure.
Yeah. Have you been watching... Ooh. Man, this glaive is fun. It's got really decent firepower. If you can be accurate with it, things go out very quickly.
Woo! Yeah.
Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in. Anyone that was watching, especially those that come after, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want 5% off your order at MonsterTech USA, use code ODDJOB at checkout. And if you like what you saw, we do these kinds of things pretty often. So, yeah. Join the Odd Job Entertainment organization. If you are new to Star Citizen and have not played before, you can use my code that is in the description to get 5,000 bonus AUEC and help grow the org's fleet. Anything you want to say to the viewers before they go?
That's it. Just fly safe. See you in the verse.
Alright, I like it. This is Odd Job Entertainment, signing off. All right, and we are clear.
All right.